Are you starving? Do we need to eat you some breakfast? Okay, come on. Show me where it is. Show me where the breakfast is. Okay, let's go get you some breakfast. I'm hungry too. Good morning, everybody. Kind of in a rush this morning, so I'll just go through breakfast quickly. I'm having pumpkin spice coffee from Trader Joe's in my Keurig. And I'm also having sugar-free pumpkin pie spice creamer, which yesterday I was completely wrong on the points. Even though I realized I didn't scan it, I typed it in and it wasn't the right brand. This one is actually 3 points for 3 tablespoons, so I'm only going to put 2 tablespoons in for 2 points and 1/4 of a cup of my almond milk for 0. And of course, you guys know that I love stevia. A little chicken this morning. I'm going to put the vanilla cream stevia. Sorry, it's not focusing. It's very dark because it's early. It's 6 o'clock. And making myself 2 eggs with 2 tablespoons of cheese. And then I'm going to try to get into work early. Here's the cheese I'm using and I'm addicted to. Yum! Good morning, everybody. It's vlogging in the dark. I had to leave early for work this morning, so yeah, we're gonna vlog in the dark for a little bit. I don't know for how long, but it's a rainy, cold morning, and we have a extremely busy morning planned. I don't know how that's gonna wash out in terms of people actually showing up and doing what they're supposed to do. But we're very busy this morning, and then we don't have a lot going on this afternoon. So I decided to go in early because there's a potential for me to go home early, and I just don't want to use too much PTO because we are leaving on the cruise. So trying to save PTO, and obviously we also have days off at this time of year because I don't work on a hospital floor. Excuse me. But so anyway, we have PTO that we use for that, so I'm just trying to be careful. So I thought I would go in a little bit early this morning and then not take a lunch today. So I brought a whole bunch of snacky things that I could eat at my desk or kind of on the go, running around. So we're gonna try to go that way. And then also I have weigh-in in the morning, and so I have to think about that. Like, I didn't have any Canadian bacon this morning just because I tend to kind of retain water when I have a lot of that sort of thing. And yeah, I don't want to be doing that tomorrow. But I did not get on the scale this morning, even though I was super duper tempted, because I don't want to derail myself from tomorrow morning. Like, I just want to go and, oh, sorry, that's my getting text messages. Yeah, I don't want to derail myself, so I'm not going to get on the scale today. And I don't know that I'm going to get on the scale before I go in tomorrow morning. I'm thinking about getting on the Tanita scale and not looking at the data on it before I go, just so when I get home I can kind of see, where we're at in terms of the differences. Sorry, I'm very congested this morning. I think it's the rain. So I think, tomorrow being 2 days before Christmas, I have a feeling there aren't going to be very many people at the Weight Watchers meeting. If past experience years ago serves me at all. But we will see. And then I'm expecting an explosion of people in January. So that will be great to have an influx of super motivated new people that hopefully stick around. When I did Weight Watchers before, January 1st, you would get a lot of people, and then they would, bail a couple months in. And that's what happened at work too, is we had a really great like fitness and weight loss challenge in January. People were doing really well for 3 or 4 months, and then we're at a point now where nobody really cares, and I don't know. I look like the crazy one, basically, so I look, sound, and act like the crazy one, but that's alright. That's life. What other comments? Oh, a couple of people have given me some awesome tips on my upcoming travel. Love it. And a couple of vlogs that are out there that are other Weight Watcher people that I really haven't paid. Like, I'm subscribed to a lot of people. Maybe I've watched 1 or 2 of their videos, but you know, there were certain people that I watched all the time. You know, you just get your people you click with, which I totally get. Which is why you subscribe to someone's channel, is because you click with them, you identify with them, or whatever, or you're just interested in their journey, or whatever. And so, there's people that I would watch like one video, but maybe never got back to them, and it wasn't, you know, whatever, it was just, maybe the one video I watched wasn't as clicky as some of the other ones. And you do have to budget your time, which is why I really appreciate anyone that sits through my vlogs. I know that you have spent time with me, and I really appreciate you and your support, and, you know, just knowing that there are people out there willing to support and help me has really, really helped me this last, what, 9 weeks that I've been on Weight Watchers. Probably just, I mean, it's just been one of the best experiences I've had. I've been on lots of other weight loss programs, and I kind of wanted to talk about this. I thought about making another vlog, but, you know, I've done, let me think of all the ones I've done. I've done Nutrisystem. I've done Jenny Craig. I did the Richard Simmons one years ago with the little sliders. I've done, let's see, MetaFast. MetaFast was interesting because it was very, like, prepackaged stuff that tasted, like, pretty terrible. But you had pretty quick results. So, like, in the short term, it was great. But then, you know, I think I got, like, 20 pounds off when I lived in New York on MetaFast. But then the food was so, like, revolting, honestly revolting. And, like, you could doctor it up into something that was okay, but just long term, I just can't, you know. And everyone's like, well, your taste buds will get used to it. Well, it's it's completely processed stuff. And it works, though, for fast, you know, weight loss. I just don't know that it really teaches you how to keep the weight off long term. And, like, I've got a couple of friends that have done it, lost tons of weight, you know, all that, and then gained the weight back once they went off of it. So, anyway, but listen, I understand if you're desperate. Like, I totally get it. I think that those types of programs were really invented to sort of, I don't know, this is just me talking, okay, you guys, but because of bariatric surgery, there's been a lot of that low-carb stuff that will get, you know, the initial amount of weight off prior to going into surgery. And you know, MetaFast seems like one of those, like, you get off 20 or 30 pounds and then you have bariatric surgery. At least I have a couple friends that work in bariatrics, and they put you on sort of a liquidy, low-carb diet so you can get, you know, a chunk of weight off prior to going into surgery and sort of clean out the system. That's kind of what MetaFast reminded me of, anyway. I did Herbalife. I had a friend that did Herbalife, was very successful on it, and got down to her goal weight and has maintained that. I don't know if she still does Herbalife, but she runs now and all kinds of stuff. I did Herbalife, and I just, you know, doing 2 shakes a day and a sensible meal I just didn't stick with that. But I did lose, like, I think 11 pounds on Herbalife. And then I gained it back. So I did Herbalife. What else did I do? I don't know. I've done all kinds of crazy, you know, short term, like I last 2 weeks. And the only thing I have done where I lost a significant amount of weight and then kept it off for a little while was Weight Watchers. And I kept it off until I started stress eating in nursing school and just completely, you know, stopped tracking, stopped going to meetings, the whole shebang. So, oh Lord have mercy, big trucks, rain and big trucks. So yeah, that's kind of the story with some of the things I've done. I'd love to hear from you guys what kind of other programs you've tried. It's amazing what we nurses can eat lunch after. That's all I'm gonna say. And if you're a nurse or work in healthcare, you know what I'm talking about. We can always go to lunch though. Here, I just wonder what happened. It's like someone came in and was ravenously hungry. Okay, I have a weird lunch because I ran out of the house this morning in order to get here early. I brought some of these chicken strips, grilled chicken strips from Costco. I'm just gonna eat those plain. And then I have a cup of cottage cheese for 4 points. And then this, I can't open it. It's just peaches, you guys. Here we go. Look, I've almost got it. There we go. Peaches for 0 points. Silverware for 0 points. Zevia for 0 points. And then I have an apple and a banana. And I have some hard-boiled eggs. I didn't think I was going to take a lunch today, so I am. So I just have like snacky lunch. Hey everybody. I just finished lunch and I am sitting here thinking about tonight. The lighting in here is terrible. I'm going to talk to you like this. Because I don't want to have to look at the wrinkles on my forehead. So I was thinking about tonight and I was thinking about, I really want a glass of wine tonight. And so I've been eating like pretty low point today. Just, you know, and I have all of these weekly points left and I really want a glass of wine, but I weigh in tomorrow. So I'm kind of like, if I drink wine, how is it going to affect my weigh-in? I really want to have a good weigh-in tomorrow morning because I've been really working hard at this and I'm not perfect, you guys, but like I just feel like I'm putting a lot of effort, and so I'm just hoping I have, you know, I just want to be down. It doesn't, honestly, it doesn't matter how much right now. I just want to be down. Does that make sense? So I'm sitting here like, oh, do you think I can have a glass of wine tonight? And when I talk a glass of wine, I mean I want a big glass of wine. Or is it going to mess me up for in the morning? So what do you guys think? I know this is like going to probably be posted too late for you to have any input, but I guess I'm going to have to make a decision on my own. Hey everybody. So I'm off of work early. It's about 2 o'clock. And I'm headed home. My husband rescheduled sort of the stuff he had going on with work this evening. So we are going to have just sort of a cozy evening at home while I try to finish that crochet project that I've shown you guys. I don't have much more to go on it. I do need to stop at Hobby Lobby and get another ball of yarn to make the fringe or pom-poms or whatever I'm going to do. What are you people doing? So I think I'm going to do that now because hopefully it won't be too crazy in there. And then I was even thinking about getting some coffee. I really want a Starbucks coffee. I haven't had one in a while. You guys have seen. I think I had one, well, I had one last week. but I don't know that I showed you all because it was on a day that I wasn't vlogging all my food. But I counted it in my, tracker, obviously. I try not to get it more than once a week. In fact, I don't really get it more than once a week anymore, but I used to get it all the time, and so I really try to go a couple of weeks without getting any coffee. It's expensive, but I really do enjoy it. It's like a fun treat for me. I love any sort of hot coffee, tea. I'm one of those people. And I didn't actually drink coffee until I was in my 30s, when I went back to school and got my nursing degree in my early 30s. That's when I started drinking coffee and gaining weight. I will never forget going back, being in nursing school, and I worked, believe it or not, I've had lots of different jobs. In nursing school, my kids were little, and I had I had evenings and weekends. It was really interesting because my kids would go a couple days a week to pre-K, and one of them would go to pre-K a couple days a week, and the other one would go to kindergarten. And then I would go to class, and then I would study during the day, right? So I had evenings and weekends, and at that point we wanted some extra money. So I was going to school, I had the kiddos, and I was working at Glamour Shots, of all places. So I worked in a mall, when I was doing my prereqs for nursing school, I worked in a mall at Glamour Shots. And they had a Starbucks in the mall, and I was, tired all the time, because that's how it is when you're in school, have kids, working, married, the whole shebang. It was a lot. And I would go before my shift at Glamour Shots, and I would get a Frappuccino. And I was in I think I was like 218, like 2 teens was my weight. So, I was off of Weight Watchers, but I didn't look up points or anything at that point. I wasn't doing that. And that's when I started to get stressed again and started to kind of eat and stuff. So, I would never get that now. I might get they have a light coffee Frappuccino. I haven't had that in a few years, but, now I just get, got some crazy drivers around. Now I just get whatever is, I don't know, sounds good and is low on points. So, none of the fun fruit drinks, although I love all of them. And, maybe on a special occasion I'll get something like that. But I'm not overly picky, and I don't have to have it with all the sweeteners and stuff in it. So, not sure what I'm going to get. Don't know why I told you that whole story. But Glamour Shots is an interesting job, because all kinds of different people, it's a lot like nursing, want Glamour Shots, just like you get all kinds of different people in the hospital. And so, I could probably write a book on some of the people I met, from real estate agents who needed their pictures for the billboards that you see when you're driving down the highway, to, entertainers of different kinds. We'll just put it that way. And so I actually was a makeup and hair artist for Glamour Shots. So my job, they trained me how to do hair and makeup, and I would do, kind of big hair. This was in Kansas City, Missouri. I would do big hair and lots of makeup, and it was really, really fun. Very glamorous. And then we had all the different clothes that you could try on, and then you could get your portrait done. And then, we had a salesperson that would sell. We had a photographer, and then we had someone that would sell the pictures. So, but it was really fun, and I love to just meet and talk to people, so I had a great time. But I did it fueled on Starbucks. So thank you, Starbucks, for the energy. Yeah, so I'm going to do that. Not sure what we're going to do for dinner. I might just cook something. I kind of feel like we need to go make a Costco run for different things that, I need wanting to get a couple more supply type things, but I thought maybe we could, I don't know. I don't even know. We probably don't need to go to Costco. I hope you guys are having a great weekend, and a weekend of anticipation for Monday, which is an amazing day. So, I'm going to go get some coffee, and I'll check back with you guys soon. The neighbors just brought over Christmas cookies. They're beautiful, and I had made myself a cup of coffee for 1 point. And so Asher and I opened them, and I had a little, like the teeniest nibble off of a peppermint bark. I had a little nibble off of a peanut brittle, and there was a cookie about this big, and we split it in half, and I had a half of that. I literally like 3 nibbles. So I'm going to count that for 2 points just to be on the safe side. And then a point of coffee. So 3 points for a little nibble of sugar. And, oh, and then I had 2 hard-boiled eggs just before I ate that, which I'm glad I did, because otherwise I may not have been able to resist the Christmas cookies. So Asher has them tucked away. He's eyeballing a few for tonight, and I should be good. I'm not going to touch that little batch of them again. Wish me luck. Cuddling with Lola while I catch up on some YouTube videos. Hey, baby. My husband's off doing work stuff, so I'm drinking coffee. And I'm watching some cruise video stuff. Okay, everybody. This one just went and bought me a big water. And what did you get? Oh, a Topo Chico. We're on our last little, hopefully last Christmas run. I just went and got a couple of gift cards for the boys from my parents. And I think we're gonna run and get maybe a couple rotisserie chickens. And then we've got to figure out the church people. We had talked about making stuff, but I think we've run out of time. I'm not gonna make anything. I'm not gonna make anything. Up until this year, every year we've made something, and this year we just don't have time. What are we gonna get them? Like cookies or something? I don't even know. Somebody brought cookie tins to work that were really cute that they had gotten at like Costco or Sam's. So we're gonna go try to figure that out. Last year we got everyone a bottle of wine. One year we made cowboy cookies in a jar. One year we made Christmas, like all kinds of different Christmas cookies. What else have we done? One year we did one year we did hot chocolate in a jar, right? Remember the hot chocolate jars?
No, it's spicy.
So this year we're gonna try to do the cookie thing. We may just have to stop doing this.
Just give money.
We'll just I'll give everybody $5. So that's what we're doing right now. And I asked him, I told him I was thirsty, so he went and got me a 1.5 liter bottle of water. So I'm gonna try to drink it. Why not? So that's what we're doing right now. Check in with you later. It's a little rainy. Quickie little Costco haul. Everything got really wet because it's been pouring. I got these macaroons because I was talking about them the other day, and I decided I want a couple for Christmas. They go in the freezer, but 2 of them are 5 points, which I'm totally willing to spend on Christmas Day for 2 of those. So gonna have those. Got some organic chicken breasts. Got some tilapia loins. These are delicious. Those are all 0 points. Got more of my Canadian bacon, which is, sorry about the shadow, 3 slices of this for 1 point. Everything is dripping. I got some lettuce, huge bottle of wine for Christmas Day. Everybody says that this is really great wine from Kirkland. More of my pink Himalayan salt that I like. This did not come from Costco, but I am completely addicted, so thank you. I think it was Carol that told me, or Dorothy. Thank you for telling me about that. Rotisserie chicken. red onion from somewhere else. Haha, look at this. You know it's the holidays. Huge bag of sweet potatoes. I'm so excited. My husband got some books. We're making brownies for all the people at church, so we've got to work on that. And then here is a huge pie for Sunday. So I'm going to go make myself a big salad and then close out the vlog. All right. I have a ginormous salad. It is almost 7 o'clock at night. And I had an apple earlier, and I've almost made it through this whole, let's see, 1.5 liters of water. So this is dinner. I don't think that I'm going to eat anything else, but if I do, I'll just have some fruit. Maybe some pineapple. I have a pineapple over there that looks lonely. So I have lettuce for 0. I have 1 serving of sliced beets for 1 point. I have this, these turkey bacon bits. 1 tablespoon is 0 points. Somebody asked me where I got this, and I got it in the salad aisle, the salad dressing aisle, where the other bacon bits were. I did not get this at Costco. So I hope that helps, whoever asked me. 2 tablespoons of my Kirkland cheese, of course, for 1 point. Zevia for 0. Then I have 4 tablespoons of the, let me show them my dressing, the Olive Garden Italian dressing for 2 points. So 2 points for the dressing, 1 point for the beets, 0 points for the turkey bacon, 1 point for the cheese. That's 4 points. The chicken is 0. I have lettuce, tomato, onion, all for 0. Yeah, so 4-point salad, huge, and 0 points for the fruit. All right, so I have 13 points left for today. I've used 16, and I am planning on having some yellowtail and finishing out my points with that. That's not hard to do. If you drink red wine, you know. I usually have between 8 and 12 points of wine. I might just have 8 points of wine. So I'm not planning on going into my weeklies, which I haven't used any of my weeklies this week. So hopefully tomorrow I will have a great weigh-in. We will see. Thanks for watching, as usual. Really appreciate you guys. Thanks for all your feedback, your comments. I'm going to work on comments tonight. And I'm going to go crochet and watch a movie with my hubby. Drink a big glass of wine. What are you going to do, honey? Watch a movie?
I'll watch a movie with points. No points.
He's going to watch a movie for no points. He's having a salad and a baked potato. Because he's awesome. But that's it. I will see you guys tomorrow morning for my Saturday weigh-in. It's my first weigh-in on Saturday and my second weigh-in on freestyle, and I believe it's week 10 for me. So I will see you in the morning. Hope you had a great day. Good night, everybody.